Welcome to Canadian Armed Forces Fitness, your premier destination for online fitness training in the CAF community. Our mission is to provide dynamic, results-driven fitness programs tailored to meet the diverse needs and wants of our CAF members. Join us for our weekly live and bilingual workouts with options for every fitness level. Engage in our challenges and explore diverse content from mobility sessions to targeted training programs like force evaluation prep. Connect with our community by subscribing to our bulletin and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to stay informed on our latest updates and events. I'm Coach Saul, and together we are CAF Fitness. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Canadian Armed Forces Fitness Studios powered by PSP. I am your host, Coach Saul. Like always, have some water nearby, have space to work out in, and if there's any movements that do not agree with you and your body, leave me a comment so I can give you alternatives for those movements, okay? All right, today we have a 4-round workout. It's just 4 by 10, nice and easy, of Romanian deadlifts, which is keeping the legs stiff, okay? Followed by supported rows. So if you have a bench or something like that you can put one hand on, that's great. But if not, then you can do the old lean on the leg here in a side lunge, and we're going to be pulling this way. We're just trying to isolate the one side and pull using our back, okay? After that, then we have 3 rounds of 10 of 3 exercises for the abs, okay? So we'll get into that after. I'll explain those after. Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue dans le studio Les Facs en forme propulsé par PSP. Je suis votre hôte Coach Saul. Comme toujours, avoir de l'eau à proximité, avoir un espace bien dégagé et sécuritaire. Et si jamais il y a un mouvement qui ne vous convient pas, dites-moi dans les commentaires pour que je puisse vous donner des alternatives pour ces mouvements-là. Aujourd'hui, on a un entraînement de 4 rondes de 10 de chaque mouvement. On a deux mouvements qui comprend les soulevés de terre avec jambe droite, je veux dire, et suivi par des supported rows, alors des tirades supportées avec un bras. Alors, si vous avez un banc ou une chaise ou quelque chose de stable que vous pouvez vous accoter dessus pendant que vous tirez, très bien. Mais sinon, on se met en fente de côté comme ça et on va tirer. On veut juste isoler les muscles du dos et tirer comme ça. Ok. Après ça, on a 3 mouvements de 3 rondes de 10 répétitions de 3 mouvements à faire pour les abdos. Ok. Avant de commencer tout ça, je vous demanderai de lire l'avis de nos responsabilités qui est affiché sur l'écran en ce moment. Before we begin all that, please read our disclaimer, which is on screen or in the description section. One more thing as well, just before we get started, I just wanted to say that we have a new schedule starting next week. So starting next Monday, we are just doing Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So this will be our last Wednesday strength and core day, but strength and core will be incorporated in the other days. And finally, there is a link towards Wordly in the chat. Wordly is for subtitles, or you can have me speaking whatever language you'd like. But please note that this content is being translated using AI-based tools, and while we strive for accuracy, AI translations may not translate all of the nuances of the original language. Okay? Alors, remarquez que le lien dans le chat en ce moment, c'est pour Wordly. Wordly, c'est pour les sous-titres. Mais remarquez que ce contenu est traduit à l'aide des outils basés sur l'intelligence artificielle. Et bien que nous nous efforçons d'être précis, les traductions par IA peuvent ne pas saisir toutes les nuances de la langue d'origine. And bam, here we go. So I'm just going to start a timer in the corner for me because you know me, I like to take my rest because we got to recover a little bit between sets, right? So we're going to get started with a warm-up. Obviously, I'm not just going to leave you high and dry. And what I want everyone to do is put your arms up to the side, put your palms facing out, and just start circling those arms going forward. Okay, we're going to warm up the shoulders a little bit. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe, keep your palms facing out, and now let's go backwards. Backwards arm circles. Deep breath. Very good. Palms in. Let's go back. Keep going back. I got you, didn't I, Frank? And let's go forwards. Which direction? Forwards, backwards, whatever. Doesn't matter. Very good. Big circles now. Big circles. Never mind those small ones. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Let's go back. Very good. Hug yourselves now. Open and close. Hugs. Love yourselves. Open and close. And now up and down. Forward and back. Up and down. However you want to deal with that. Beautiful. All right, everyone. We're going to hinge at the hip. And we're going to go I, Y, T. Okay, let's do this together. Ready? I. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Y, T. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And I. Looking down. Y, and T. I don't want you looking up like this and kinking in your neck. Okay? I. Y, T. Twice more. I, Y, and T. And one more time. I, Y, and T. Very good. Unhinge. We always want to make sure we keep a neutral spine. Okay, at no point do I want you rounding your back like this. So if you ever find it's like this, come back to a neutral position, then send your hips back with your back straight. Okay, enough talking, Coach Saul. Let's do some good mornings. Hands behind your head. And now let's send the hips back until you feel the tension in your hamstrings. I don't want you just leaning forward. I want the leaning forward to be a result of you sending your hips back. Okay, and then standing up by squeezing your bum. Okay, let's go. 2, 3. Take your time. Open up your chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, this time we're going to switch it up and we're going to go Y, T, A. Okay, so we're going to be hinged. We're going to go Y, T, and then we're going to go A with our arms behind us the whole time, keeping the back engaged, okay? Hinging at the hips. If you have an elastic band, you may not even need to hinge at the hips because gravity, you don't need gravity if you have the band. Okay, hinging at the hips and Y, thumbs facing up, T, thumbs facing up, and now thumbs facing down, A. Y, T, A. One more time. Y, T, A. Twice more. Y, T, squeeze. A. And last one. Y, T, A. Beautiful. Okay, this time we're going to be doing good mornings, but I want them to be a little bit more aggressive. Not quite jumping good mornings, but I do want them to be aggressive. Okay, so if you have an elastic band to wrap underneath your feet and your neck, or if you have small weight to hold while you do this, then you can do that now. Okay, hands behind your head or holding your weight, and let's go. 1. I want you to stand up a bit more aggressively. 2. Sending your hips back till you feel the tension in the hamstring. 3. Good. 4. Slight bend in the knees only. 5. Keep going. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to do 2 more exercises on the ground. So I want you to lay down on the side like this. Yes, I'm not posing for a photo here. I'm getting ready for clamshells. So elbow on the floor, knees on top of one another, knees bent 90 degrees. I'm going to separate the knees, lift the hip forward, and balance on my elbow. I know it's a lot to think about, but once you lift that hip off the floor, it kind of puts itself in place. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze your bum, 9, 10. Let's go to the other side now. Okay, so I'm on the elbow, knees bent 90 degrees, knees stacked on top of one another, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, everyone, last exercise, glute bridges. Now you can do single leg glute bridges for 5 on each leg, or you can join me for 2 legs glute bridges. Okay, we really got to activate those glutes for these Romanian deadlifts. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, everyone, I want you to stay on the floor now. Maintenant, on va faire de la mobilité avant de commencer. On va commencer avec pigeon. OK? Alors, on met les mains au sol, quasi planche. OK? On amène un genou entre les deux mains et on baisse les hanches et les fessiers vers le sol sans tomber du côté. OK? On reste au-dessus de notre tibia. On respire. On se plie vers l'avant. Grande respiration. Et 3, 2, 1, on se redresse et on change de jambe. Ok, le plus que vous avancez votre pied, le plus que vous allez sentir l'étirement dans votre fessier. On respire, on sourit. On travaille la force ainsi que les abdos. Et pas de burpees aujourd'hui. Je sais que si vous suivez au-delà des résolutions, vous savez que on a fait beaucoup de burpees lundi. C'était lundi ou hier? Peu importe. Ouais, lundi, ouais. Peu importe la date, on fait plus de burpees cette semaine. Thank God. OK, 3, 2, 1. On se redresse si on est plié vers l'avant et on revient à 4 pattes. OK, je veux maintenant que vous baissez vos fessiers sur les talons, vous allongez vers l'avant et que vous amenez votre tête entre vos bras, les oreilles à côté des biceps. Et on se tient là, on sent l'étirement dans les grands dorsales. Et si vous voulez étirer encore plus les grands dorsales, vous pouvez me suivre en mettant une main par-dessus l'autre. On va tenir ça pour 20 secondes. Et on change de bord, un par-dessus l'autre. Et on passe la tête entre les bras. Très bien, on revient au centre. Vous pouvez rester, je ne sais pas si j'ai compté à 10 ou à 20, honnêtement, mais on reste On reste baissé vers le sol pendant un autre 10 secondes. Et après ça, on se redresse, on remonte et on va commencer nos 4 rondes de 10 soulevés de terre avec jambe droite et tirade supportée à un bras. Ok? Alors, pour ça, j'utilise un kettlebell, mais si vous n'avez aucune kettlebell, aucune dumbbell, aucune sac à dos, boîte de conserve, bouteille d'eau, vous pouvez tout simplement, au lieu de garder quelque chose devant vous, vous pouvez mettre les mains aux cuisses et vous reculez les fesses vers l'arrière. Quand vous arrivez au tibia, vous pouvez remonter comme ça. Okay, so if you have nothing, absolutely nothing to do these exercises with at home, not a water bottle, not a backpack, not laundry detergent, not kettlebells or dumbbells or a barbell, then or a broomstick, okay, then all you got to do is put your hands on your thighs, send your hips back while you follow your legs with your hand. Once you reach your tibia, then you can stand up, your shin. Okay, so if you're doing this like me with one kettlebell or two, then we're simply going to hinge back, folding forward, not bending the knees. We're going to keep our legs straight, okay, and then we're going to extend by squeezing the glutes, screwing our feet into the floor, okay, by like really kind of pushing our feet into the floor and rotating them outwards, and then obviously we have the hamstrings that are nice elastic bands for us as well. Okay, so hands on the equipment. We're going to start that right now. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, we're going to make tension at the top. 2, by breathing in. 3, squeezing, hinging. 4, and then standing, and that's where we breathe at the top. 5, 6, 7, we breathe here. 8, 9, 10. I didn't really tell about your feet, but your feet can go under your hips. All right, good. Now we're going to do those single arm rows. If you absolutely have no weight or anything like that, then I want you to revert back to the elbows back behind you in the hinge position. The gravity will help you a little bit there. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elbow back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 8, the whole time. 9, 10. And now let's switch to the other side. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Elbow back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll take 1 minute to recover there so we can give the same amount of energy, recruit the same amount of muscle fibers for the next round. Okay, I don't want you to lose your form because you're exhausted the whole time. No, not the point of today. Okay, deep breath. Okay, if you want to cut down on some of the reps and maybe go tempo because your weight's really light, you can do 10 like really easily. That's totally fine. That's a great option. You're still going to be working strength with time under tension. Okay, so if you want to create a little bit more tension by going slower, but maybe doing less reps, or the same amount of reps, but maybe you're just going to take a bit longer to do it, I'll log off and you keep going. Bravo tout le monde. On va continuer l'entraînement avec round numéro 2 dans 10 secondes. Parce que j'ai oublié, j'ai perdu ma compte. Ok, vous bougez à votre propre rythme, mais moi je vais compter juste pour garder le nombre dans ma tête. Ok, on respire au top et pas en bas. Ok, 3, 2, 1, c'est parti. On envoie les fessiers vers l'arrière. 1, on respire. 2, 3, il faut contracter en haut. 4, 5, 6, 7, on garde les jambes tout droit. 8, seulement un petit pli. 9, 8 ou 9. 9 maintenant. Pourquoi pas et 10. Très bien. On contracte les fessiers en montant, ok? Pour monter en fait. Ok, on fait les tirades supportées. On prend une grande respiration, on se met dans une position qui nous convient, ok, avec le propre forme. C'est parti. 1, 2, dos contracté. 3, on amène les omoplates ensemble. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On change de côté. Et c'est parti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, tout le monde. Ronde numéro 2, fini. Nice job. Grande respiration. Très bien. On secoue un petit peu les bras. Hands up si vous le sentez dans votre dos. Hands up si vous le sentez dans vos ischio-jambiers et vos fessiers. Yes, 2 hands up for everybody. Hands up if you feel it in your back. Hands up if you feel it in your butt and your hamstrings. Yeah, baby. Good. All right, I want you to make sure, regardless of the movement we're doing, okay, if you start to bend over with your back, like when you're out of position, there's no sense in rushing it because you're going to hurt yourself, okay? Make sure. We talk about this all the time. Squeeze the abs. Get that rib cage down. Okay, I don't want you to arch your back. Okay, keep your rib cage down. Okay, make sure that your hips are in line. Make sure that you're not kind of sticking out or rounding your back like this. Okay, I want to make sure you're squeezing your bum, sending your hips back, keeping that back nice and straight, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then coming back up. Okay, enough of my talking. Let's start moving. All right. Romanian deadlifts, straight leg, jambe tout droit. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Breathe at the top. Nice work. 10. That was 10. I didn't count out loud, but yeah, I figure you guys can count for sure, right? I think I set you up for success there. Okay, down we go to supported row position. Show off a little leg, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elbow behind you. 9, 10. And switch over to the other side. Just imagine Coach Saul's behind you, breathing down your neck. He's giving you such a hard time about your form, and you just want to give him an elbow, okay? Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Now that is round 3. You know how I know? Because my muscles are starting to like burn and kind of tighten at the end of the set. Oh yeah, baby. This is good. Okay, and like I said, if you're doing this body weight version, or if you're using like even a broom handle works for both of these movements, but you may just need a little time under tension. So slow it down a little bit. Make sure you're squeezing the right muscles. You know, working out, it's all about intention. You target those muscles with your brain, they're going to fire. Okay, so make sure that you're, especially if you don't have very much weight, think about what you're supposed to be squeezing, and you're going to do it. Okay, all right. I think it's time. Série numéro 4, c'est parti avec les soulevés de terre avec jambe droite. Et let's go. 1, 2, 3. On respire en haut. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Très bien. On se prépare pour les tirades. Supporter. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Et on change de jambes et de bras. Et c'est parti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, c'est round numéro 4. 10. Ouh! Bravo tout le monde. Applaudissez-vous. Ouh! Si vous êtes capable, si vous avez les dumbbells dans vos mains, et si vous êtes capable, vous pouvez lever les dumbbells comme ça, les claquer ensemble. I'm just kidding. Ok, maintenant je vais utiliser un dumbbell pour la prochaine partie de l'entraînement, mais si vous avez qu'une sorte d'équipement comme un kettlebell ou un sac à dos, c'est à vous à juger si c'est sécuritaire de faire des weighted sit-ups avec ça. Ok, le redressement chargé. Okay, so here's the 3 movements for the abs. Okay, so it's up to you to decide if it's safe with whatever equipment you're using to do weighted sit-ups. If not, guess what? You're just doing 20 sit-ups. I don't care. All right. So weighted sit-ups for 10. Notice how my feet are in a butterfly position, but you could go here, which will be a little bit harder, or here, which will be a little bit easier. Okay, I like to go in the between. So you're going to take the weight from overhead, squeeze your abs, push your lower back into the floor. Make sure you're not arching your back. You're going to bring that weight forward, touch your feet or the ground in front of you, and then lay back down. You're going to do that 10 times. Then you're going to do 10 regular sit-ups, unweighted. Okay? And then after that, you're going to do 10 reverse crunches, which we know, hands on the floor, lifting your legs up. Once your toes are facing the sky, then you're going to lift your hips up that way. OK? Alors, on a 3 mouvements. On va faire 10 fois chaque. All right, here we go, everyone. Weighted sit-ups is the first movement here. And I might even, for the first time in calf fitness history, finish the class on time. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Weighted sit-ups. 1, 2. If you want to keep that weight on your chest, 3. That's totally fine. 4. Lifting the weight overhead. 5. Improves my overhead position, my overhead mobility a little bit. 6. Trains a little bit my upper body. 7. 8. Requires me to really focus on engaging my abs and pushing my low back into the floor. I think that's 10, but I'll do an extra just in case. And then watch this. I'll put the weight down overhead. And then 1, 2, regular sit-ups. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I lay down, put my hands on the floor, and reverse crunches. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I was giving you a minute plus for those strength exercises, but guess what? You're not so lucky this time because we're going again in 30 seconds. Okay, rest up, take a deep breath. Maybe change out the weight because you realize, oh my gosh, that's too much weight to do overhead sit-ups with, or weighted sit-ups with. Okay, we're going to go again in 10 seconds. I'm grabbing my weight from overhead. So we got 10 of these, then 10 unweighted, then 10 reverse crunches in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we go. 1, 2, on garde le bas du dos bien plaqué au sol. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Et on se couche au sol, les mains au sol pour l'équilibre. Et let's go. Reverse crunch. 1, 2, les crunchs inversés. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, je sais que vous l'entendez dans ma voix. Oh, oh my gosh. Ouais, c'est pas facile, on dirait. Ouais, Frank's got his finger out. He's wagging it. Okay. 10 seconds, everyone, and then we're doing that one more time. Weighted sit-ups, unweighted sit-ups, and then reverse crunches. Okay, keep that lower back pushed into the floor. I don't want anybody arching their back. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Touch. 1, 2. If I see your lower back come off the ground, I'll come over to your place. I'll give you a little punch in the stomach. 4, 5. I do it all the time to Frank. 6. Just kidding. Frank has perfect form. You all know that. 7, 8, 9, 10. No weight this time. 1. Whew. 2. It's getting harder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Reverse crunches between us and glory. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Oh my goodness. That was fun. You know what I'm going to tell you? Get over onto that tum-tum. And then lift up the front of your body. Either do baby cobra or mini cobra on your elbows, or you can go up on your hands if your lower back is not bothered by this extension here. Whew. That was awesome. Okay, when you're done this, when you feel like your abs are good, then I want you to sit back in child's pose once again. Reach down. Really open up that thoracic spine. Push your chest through, push your head through your arms. Open up that overhead position. Okay, and then you can also do pigeon to cool down. Or you can even do seated forward folds to stretch out those hamstrings, because I know we targeted them today as well. All right, so like I said, everyone, today is the last day of Wednesdays for now. Maybe we'll bring it back in the summer or something like that, but right now, the steady state of CAF Fitness requires that we take off one class, which is Wednesday's class, but I'm still going to see you Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And you guys know we always release pre-recorded content and whatnot. So looking forward to all the content to come, right? Even though we're losing one, what's it called? Live class, I'll still be with you everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, maybe even more on Facebook and Instagram now that we don't have the Wednesdays live anymore. All right. But all that to say, Great job, everyone. I will be still incorporating strength as well as conditioning in the other days. All right. Mondays is full body, right? No, Tuesdays is full body. Okay, let me see what else is up. Au-delà des résolutions. Beyond Resolutions is still going on. Tomorrow is the second last day of Beyond Resolutions. Alors demain, c'est l'avant-dernier jour d'entraînement de Au-delà des résolutions. Alors ne manquez pas. Don't miss out. All right. Make sure that you stay tuned for that. Make sure that you're there for that. And guess what? That is it for me. I hope everyone has an amazing day. It's great to be back. By the way, my trip to Miami, my team and I, we did our very, very best. Like I said, we were up 2 divisions from last year. So we ended up in, ready? 33rd out of 40. But we qualified in 38th. So guess what? That is 5 points improvement. So I'm giving ourselves a pat on the back. You can give me a pat on the back if you want. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. Give me a flex. Maybe leave a comment. Whatever. Do what you feel. Everyone, have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow for some mobility. OK? On se voit demain pour la mobilité. J'espère que vous passerez une merveilleuse journée. Et on se voit demain. Bye bye.
Bienvenue aux Forces armées canadiennes en forme, votre destination principale pour l'entraînement physique en ligne dans la communauté des FAC. Notre mission, c'est d'offrir des programmes de conditionnement physique dynamiques et axés sur les résultats, conçus pour répondre aux divers besoins et désirs des membres des FAC. Rejoignez-nous pour nos séances d'entraînement hebdomadaires, en ligne, en direct et bilingue, avec des options pour tous les niveaux de forme physique. Participez à nos défis et explorez notre contenu varié, des séances de mobilité aux programmes ciblés tels que la préparation pour l'évaluation force. Connectez-vous avec notre communauté dynamique en vous abonnant à notre bulletin et en nous suivant sur Facebook, Instagram et YouTube pour rester informé de nos dernières mises à jour et nos événements. Je suis Coach Saul et ensemble, nous sommes les FAC en forme.